that's why he said in Romans, the election have obtained it, but the rest were blinded. You got a lot of brothers, man, they know exactly what me and you talking about right now, but they not a part of the elect. That's why we walk by faith, like you said, but in all that, you got to hope too. Because when you read in Romans, they talk about that hope that's seen and the hope that's not seen. We hope that we doing everything. Man, I'm telling you.
And that's what's in Romans too.
Yeah, Romans the 8th chapter. Because man, you give up, the Lord say, hey man, I gave up, a lot of stuff to do this, man. Basically gave up my life in the world to like come out and push the truth. In hopes that, hey, the Lord, he already, he said, he promised me a certain thing. He promised me the crown. He promised me what? The land. He promised me many women. Maybe not to go through death. If I got to go through death, it was cool. Be a martyr is the best. That's the best. Probably one of the best things you can do is be a martyr for your house. When you look up that word, you go in the Old Testament, you see Joseph. When you look up Joseph, it's his house child. Joseph, the one brought the people over. When Moses couldn't bring on, he brought us to the promised land. So, man, no problem.
They can see me standing in front of it. They're not actually seeing everything that they need to see.
That's why we put that sign up there, because you see a lot of people pass by, man.
That's that book that has the missing books.
So a lot of times, when they ride by and see this right here, they get marked too. Cause only like I read to you Zechariah. Zechariah 13 and 8. It says, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the 1/3 shall be left therein. So the Lord said in Zechariah that 2 parts, 2/3 is 66%, right? Now he talking about his own people. He's not talking about so-called white people. He's not talking about them damn Africans. He's not talking about them Arabs, Chinese, Japanese. He's talking about his people, the Negroes, the Latinos, and the Native Americans. That's who he's talking to. That's who he's talking about. He says 1/3 gonna be, 2/3 gonna die. 1/3 gonna be left therein. And the 1/3 is the 1/3 and 144,000. It's gonna be more than 144,000, man. Them 144 is just part of that 1/3. These are the ones you see standing out here like me. Just prophesy. You gotta have prophets come out and prophesy. That's why you see names in the Bible. Daniel, Ezekiel, Jeremiah. Them dudes prophesied before them captivities. Yeah. That's why they name in the book.
They say you come across false prophets and all that.
You will, yeah. And then so it's gonna be a lot of people, man. When people are waking up every day. They are. When shit start getting more hectic. That's why we glad the brothers amongst our brotherhood. We're glad that they got that Donald Trump dude in office. The quicker he bring it on, the quicker the Lord come back and put us back in rulership. Hey, I want my land back. We ain't got the land. I want my cattle back.
Yeah, 40 acres.
I want my women. But they tell you, it's saying that day 7 women gonna take over to 1 man. That's just a complete number, man. You gotta remember Solomon had 1,000.
Yeah.
So I want my women back. Shit, we know how it is. You dealing with women nowadays. You know how it is, man. It's not like the old days. Yeah. So I want all that back.
I thought he had 100 wives.
I get it for you.
But I'm saying I thought he had 100 wives. That he had 1,000.
Yeah, I'm gonna read it for you.
So 1,000 wives.
Yeah, I'm gonna read it for you. See Kings, 1 Kings.
Oh yeah.
1 Kings, the 10th chapter. So we hey man, brothers waking up though. This is 1 Kings 11:1. But King Solomon loved many strange women, together with the daughters of Pharaoh, women of Moabites, Amorites, Edomites, Zidonians, and Hittites. So the Moabites are the so-called Chinese. When you look up that word Moab, they're the so-called Chinese. The Amorites are the so-called Japanese. So Solomon had Chinese women, he had Japanese women. The Edomites, he had Edomites. So what now?
Kings what?
1 Kings 11 chapter.
Chapter 11.
It says, but King Solomon loved many strange women, right? The word strange meaning what? He loved them heathen women outside of these women right here. This is our nation. So he loved women outside of his nation, right? And it gives you the name. It says, with the daughters of Pharaoh, women of Moabites, Amorites, Edomites, Zidonians, and Hittites. The Zidonians and the Hittites are the Canaanites, the so-called Africans.
Okay, so the Edomites,
so-called white people. He had white women too. But we see as white women today. He had Moabites who are the Chinese and Japanese, right? Yeah. It says, of the nations concerning which Yahweh said unto the children of Israel, ye shall not go into them, neither shall I come unto you. For surely they will turn away your heart after their God. Solomon clave unto these in love. So the Lord basically said, don't deal with them women. Don't get them women to your children and you don't deal with them because they'll make you go against your living power and serve their gods. Verse 3, and he had 700 wives.
Yeah.
He had 700 wives, princesses, and 300 concubines. And his wives turned away his heart. What they did was
all within chapter 11.
11, yeah. So he had 700 wives, right? Your wives come out of these tribes. So through these tribes here, he had them wives, and he had 300 concubines, which the concubines come out of the nation. So he had 1,000 women all together. Whew.
That's a lot of women, man.
You know. So when you read in Songs of Songs, or when you read in Ecclesiastes, who better to listen to when it comes to dealing with a woman or anything about a woman than Solomon? Because I don't know now man that's had 1,000 women that I know. So if he had 1,000, he already know. And what did he say about 1,000 women? I'll read to you in Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes. Let's see here. Ecclesiastes 7 and 26. Solomon said, I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets. So a woman, her main objective is when she meets you, she like you, she can walk by and be like, damn, I like little buddy right here, you know, I like him and shit. Her whole job is to trap you up. She like you that much. She finna do whatever she can do to get you. Because we know they do it. When they get that one little dude they like and shit, what they do? Quit taking them birth control. Have kids. Trap a brother up. Especially don't have no NFL contract or NBA contract. So you see what I'm saying? You got them thoughts be all in the club. That's who they wait on. You gonna get this pussy tonight, girl. Shit, I'm ovulating. Shit, and you get that nigga some ass. It's a trap. Solomon said, I find more bitter than death. We know death to be bitter. He said then the woman. So she worse than death. Solomon said. So he says, whose heart, right? When you look that word heart up in the Hebrew, and the Lashawan Kadash goes back to a word la, that means your mind, right?